People tell you that life is long. They are lying. Life is just a blink of an eye. I am 94, and tomorrow is my last day on this earth. I earned a lot of wealth. I earned a lot of respect. But tonight, it is all just dust. Before I go, I want to empty my backpack. I want to reveal the secrets I hid from the world for 70 years. Because I don't want you to die the way I am dying, filled with regret. Listen, this is the most important thing you will hear today. The first truth: stop living in the waiting room. For the first 40 years of my life, I was waiting. When I was in school, I waited to graduate. I told myself, then my life will start. When I got a job, I waited for the weekend. I told myself, then I can be happy. When I got married, I waited for the kids to grow up. When the kids grew up, I waited for retirement. I treated the present moment like it was just an obstacle, something to get through, something to survive. I was always looking at the horizon, never at the ground beneath my feet. I thought happiness was a destination. I thought it was a place I would arrive at, like a train station. But now, looking back from the finish line, I realize the terrible truth. There is no destination. The journey was the life. I remember sitting in my office when I was 30. It was a Tuesday. It was raining. I was miserable. I was just staring at the clock, willing the hands to move faster. I wanted that Tuesday to be over. I wished my life away, hour by hour, day by day. And now, I would give everything I own, every cent in the bank, every possession, just to have that rainy Tuesday back, just to sit in that chair one more time, to feel the boredom, to smell the rain, to have the strength in my legs to walk out the door. You are doing the same thing. You are saying, I will be happy when I get the promotion. I will be happy when I find a partner. I will be happy when I have more money. You are trading your now for a later that might never come. Do not live in the waiting room. The door is open. Walk out. Drink your coffee slowly today. Look at the sky. Listen to the sound of your friends' laugh. Do not wish away your Tuesdays, because one day you will run out of them. The second truth: you cannot eat your gold. I spent 50 years building an empire. I wanted to be successful. I wanted to be someone. I worked 60 hours a week. I missed birthdays. I missed anniversaries. I took calls during dinner. I told my wife, I am doing this for us. I am doing this to build a future. I gathered my piles of gold. I bought the big house on the hill. I bought the luxury car with the leather seats. I bought the expensive suits that made me look important. I thought these things added value to my life. I thought they made me heavy, significant, real. But standing here at the end, I realized something that made me laugh. A dry, painful laugh. You cannot pack a suitcase for where I am going. The house on the hill, it will belong to someone else next year. They will paint over the walls I chose. They will throw out my furniture. The car, it is rusting in a scrapyard somewhere. The money, it is just numbers on a computer screen. It cannot hold my hand tonight. It cannot tell me it loves me. It cannot comfort me as the lights go dim. We spend our lives gathering things. We act like squirrels gathering nuts for a winter that never ends. But we are not squirrels. We are ghosts in the making. I remember a specific day. I was 45. My daughter asked me to play with her in the garden. She wanted to show me a beetle she found. I told her, "Not now, honey. Daddy is busy. Daddy is making money." She looked at me with sad eyes and walked away. That memory burns me now. It burns hotter than any fire. I traded a moment of magic with my daughter for a stack of paper that I can't even take with me. If you are killing yourself for a paycheck, stop. If you are sacrificing your relationships to buy things you don't need, stop. Your boss will replace you in a week if you die. Your family will miss you forever. Prioritize the people who will cry at your funeral, not the people who will just check your replacement's resume. Build an empire of memories, not an empire of dust. The third truth, drop the shield. When I was young, I was proud. I was a man. I didn't show weakness. I didn't apologize first. I didn't say "I love you" too often because I thought it made me look soft. I built a wall around my heart. I called it strength. But it wasn't strength, it was fear. I had a brother. His name was Thomas. We had a fight in 1978. It was over something stupid, money, or maybe politics. I can't even remember what started it. I was right. I knew I was right. And I demanded an apology. He was stubborn too. He didn't apologize. So I stopped talking to him. I thought, I will teach him a lesson. I will wait until he comes crawling back. I waited a month, then a year, then 5 years. Every Christmas I thought about calling him, but my ego stepped in. My ego whispered, "No, he disrespected you. He must call first." 10 years passed. Then I got the call. But it wasn't from Thomas. It was from a hospital. He had a massive stroke. He was gone before he hit the floor. I went to his funeral. I stood over his coffin. I looked at his face. It was grey and cold. I realized then that my rightness was worthless. I was right, but I was alone. I had wasted 10 years of brotherhood, 10 years of laughter, 10 years of memories, all to protect an ego that didn't matter. I see you doing this. I see you holding grudges. I see you giving the silent treatment to people you love. I see you waiting to be texted first. You are playing a game with time, but you don't know the rules. You think you have time to fix it later. You think you can apologize next year. You can't. The phone might not ring tomorrow. If you love someone, tell them. Today. Right now. If you are angry at someone, forgive them. Not for them, but for you.